Giants in America. Lost civilizations covered up by the Smithsonian. Is it all just a fantasy? Or is there truth to the legends that ancient giants once walked the earth? Stories of giant humanoid beings can be found in cultures across the globe. But could these tales be more than myths? What if, hidden beneath the surface, tangible proof still remains? In the late 1800s, a flurry of strange archaeological discoveries sent shockwaves across America. From coast to coast, accounts poured in of enormous skeletons being unearthed, some allegedly measuring 8, 9, even 12 feet tall, with bones and artifacts quickly vanishing as findings were sent to the Smithsonian Institution, never to be seen again. So what exactly was uncovered? Why were these artifacts spirited away? And what would it mean if giants truly did inhabit North America in the ancient past? There are secrets buried in America's hidden history, secrets someone doesn't want you to know. Welcome back to EnigmaNet. In this video, we'll examine the physical evidence, Native American legends, and the role the Smithsonian may have played in covering it all up. You may never look at the official story the same way again. Some truths are too big to stay hidden. From the Nevada deserts to the Ohio Valley, late 19th and early 20th century archaeology unearthed something shocking: the existence of giants in North America's ancient past. In 1911, miners tunneling into Lovelock Cave in western Nevada scraped their way through something unexpected: a mass grave filled with giant skeletons. The remains found measured between 8 and 10 feet tall, with elongated skulls and jaws to match. One particularly enormous handprint was left in the cave wall. Local Paiute legends told of a violent war against a race of cannibalistic red-haired giants called the Siteka generations ago. Around the same time in Ohio, numerous giant skeletons were dug up showing the same unusual features. A remarkable find in Miamisburg revealed a man estimated at 8 feet tall with double rows of teeth. Nearby Serpent Mound also yielded skeletons over 7 feet containing skulls twice as thick as normal humans. In West Virginia, excavations at Creel Mound in 1959 uncovered a 7-foot 2-inch skeleton wearing copper armor. And one of the most stunning discoveries occurred in Steelville, Missouri in 1933, where an 8-foot-tall giant was found entombed near 2,000 beautifully crafted artifacts. Catalina Island off California hosts thousands of ancient burial sites holding a bounty of outsized skeletons, some measuring up to 9 feet tall. Evidence of unusual races over 7 feet tall has even been found as far east as Tennessee and Alabama. Across America, the archaeological evidence clearly shows our ancient history held far more than modern textbooks indicate. So where did it all go? When many of these giant skeletons and artifacts were unearthed in the late 1800s, the prestigious Smithsonian Institution became the repository for their study. But over time, inexplicably, the bones and relics filtered out of the museum's collections and were relegated to missing status. In 1892, ancient wooden coffins containing giant remains were shipped to the Smithsonian from a dig site in Alabama. But when researchers queried the museum about them 50 years later, they received a peculiar reply: that the artifacts were actually wooden troughs that could not be viewed due to asbestos contamination. This pattern occurred repeatedly. In Iowa, the Smithsonian excavated multiple large skeletons measuring over 7 feet tall. Yet later, these vanished from the collection, with officials claiming the enormous skeletons had crumbled to dust when exposed. Photographs do exist depicting Smithsonian archaeologists digging up giant mummies and skeletons across America in the 1800s. So, if the bones disintegrated, why were there no remaining photos, drawings, or documentation of these anomalous finds? Some posit that from the 1880s onward, the Smithsonian increasingly suppressed any data that challenged the idea of Native Americans as uncivilized peoples. That organized campaigns may have systematically made missing any data supporting alternative theories. So, while the Smithsonian denies orchestrating a cover-up, its inability to produce any giant artifacts or records from its own excavations continues to raise suspicions. If these vanished antiquities ever see the light of day again, they could shake the foundation of mainstream history. If the multitude of archaeological finds point to the existence of ancient giants in North America, the implications are staggering. Technically, comprehensive scientific studies of the alleged giant skeletons are sorely lacking. Most were unearthed by amateur diggers or local scholars, not expert anthropologists. Nevertheless, initial analyses of remains like the Lovelock skeletons hinted some groups may have been a separate species of hominid beside our own Homo sapiens. If proven true, this revelation would completely rewrite the timeline of human evolution. Virtually every anthropology textbook would need revising. Mainstream academics, though, remain fiercely resistant to challenging orthodoxy. For decades, eminent Smithsonian scientists simply debunked shocking discoveries of giants as sensationalist hoaxes or normal Native American remains. Dismissing Goliath bones and relics as outrageous frauds remains the go-to response. Yet many Native American traditions closely corroborate the archaeological finds, passing down oral histories of warring against tribes of gigantic cannibals centuries ago. And documentary photographs do confirm large-scale excavations of massive skeletons occurred across America in the 19th and early 20th centuries. At minimum, some investigators suggest compromised testing methodologies at the time, paired with immense perceived pressure to conform to accepted scientific narratives, tilted analyses of giants away from thorough examination into their origins. Others directly accuse the Smithsonian and allies of actively obstructing inquiry that might challenge conventional teachings. While debate continues around anatomical intricacies and the ethics of past handling methods, the sheer volume and consistency of ancient giant discoveries leaves some glaring questions maddeningly unresolved. Why are these anomalous skeletons and artifacts completely absent from museum collections today? Shouldn't some remain preserved for further study? If truly lost or destroyed as claimed, why is there no documentation available whatsoever for scholarly review and independent verification? Most importantly, why are alternate theories about giants continually discounted out of hand without proper examination? This lingering controversy highlights how the suppression of anomalies can actively impede gaining extraordinary insights into human history and evolution. But now, consistent calls for transparent disclosure of all evidence can hopefully reveal the full truth behind America's hidden giants. The stakes for what we think we know about our ancient past have never been higher. Outro. All right, I don't know about you, but ancient giants roaming around America, that's crazy. But you gotta admit, something weird is definitely going on here. I mean, all those old newspaper stories make it sound like they were finding giant skeletons left and right back in the day. Where'd they all go? Did the Smithsonian really just misplace or lose bones from 9-foot-tall dudes? Come on now. Clearly, they found something that rattled the status quo. And someone doesn't want the full truth getting out. But we can't let the cover-up work. Mysteries like this bug me. I just gotta know what's been hidden. How about you? Does the idea of ancient giants seem totally nuts? Or do you think there might be something to this whole conspiracy? Let me know what's on your mind in the comments. And if you want to see more weird hidden history coming to light, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're feeling it. Trying to build a community here of truth seekers like us. Stay curious out there, folks. The past is full of secrets, and we're gonna uncover them. All right, till next time.